Hi everyone, this is Sharoukh, and I'm here for the prime reason being that we just released the poster of a new upcoming film from Yash Raj, which is Pathaan, and incidentally it also happens to be my 30 years in Indian film industry. I think if I'm not mistaken, this is my first Insta Live, so I may make some mistakes. There might be some sounds and I might take a while to read the question and then answer the questions that you have. But because we have less time, I think we are time bound by 30 minutes or 40 minutes, so however long Insta Live allows me to do this. So please go ahead and send your questions to me. I'm going to read them here and then answer them to the best of my capabilities and hopefully entertain you a bit. So Mithul Patel has written, hi, love you. So nice, Mithul, early in the morning. For me early because I was shooting all night. It's really nice. I love you too, Mithul and Mithul, and God bless you. And yeah. Okay, most of the messages are I love you. So whenever the messages come, I love you. To everyone who's sending me, I love you. I love you right back many more times over. And you can ask me anything that you wish to. Otherwise, it will be very one-sided, and I'll keep talking and chatting, and I won't be. What else can I tell you? I can tell you about my 30 years of journey while waiting for the next question to come up. And I have always believed when I came down to Mumbai that I'll try to do as much work as possible, because the first time when I did my serial Fauji, I remember I was driving in a three-wheeler and two ladies who looked very glum just looked at me and started shouting Abhi. And at that point in time, I sort of realized that this is the reason that I'm going to act, that I can make people smile. The next question is from Fahmi Abdillah, 13. So this is from Indonesia. So hi to everybody in Indonesia. It's been a long time since I've been there, so I miss you guys and love you all from Indonesia. Okay, Aziz edits 09. When you're planning to come to Goa, this is, I don't know, yeah. Maybe I'll come when the kids want to go. It's been a long time. I've been on a holiday for a long time, and with the unfortunate COVID also. So I've really been sitting at home like most of us. So I'm cancelling holidays right now. I'm just planning to keep on working now. But maybe at the end of the year, inshallah. Pink Villa, congratulations on completing 30 years. Thank you very much for your congratulations, Pink Villa. God bless you. Rishita Bhattacharya, when the trailer will come of Pathaan? I think sometimes in November, December, I'm not too sure. I'm not, but normal practice is to release a trailer a month and a half before the film releases. So I guess at that time. I know the whole team is working very hard to finish the edit and the visual effects of the film. And I'm sure they're working hard on the trailer also. So yeah, November, December hopefully. I am Gaurav 21, sir. Sir, you can do everything for your movie except I'm assuming. What I can do everything for my movie. Yeah, I mean, I'm very shy, so there are a lot of scenes I can't do. So I request the directors and the writers, please don't do this for me because I feel awkward doing it. One of the things which is very difficult for me to do as an actor is to laugh on screen. So I try to avoid scenes where I have to laugh. It sounds very unreal. I can't do it well. I remember in Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, there's a basketball scene with Kajol, and I just couldn't laugh. So Karan had to make the small kid who says, "Tusi ja rahe ho," make some funny faces so that I could laugh in the scene. And I think even then I could not do it as well as I wish I could. So laughing is difficult for me in films. I have, I think some people are asking, or somebody did say that, which is the movie I've enjoyed most doing so far. I'm in the middle of Jawan and Dunki. They're 50 to 60% complete now. Pathaan is complete, as we all know. So that was really enjoyable. Like I said, it's fun having to do this action, flying, kicking, doing everything that, when I was young, 26, 27, I always wanted to do. So it's a little late. At the age of 56, I'm being macho and solid and trying to make it work. But I think Siddharth and the whole action team has put in a lot of work, and hopefully I look like good action hero. So the questions are a little late in coming, or maybe you guys are not asking. As the case may be, let me tell you some other incident. I don't know how much I'm supposed to share about Pathan at this point in time, so I'll just share incident of my 30 years of working in films. The first thing about the 30 years of working in films is that they don't seem like 30 years. They seem like, it seems like yesterday I started working, you know, I was speaking to my wife and my kids, and nobody here, you know, realizes the extent, till I myself read the hashtag 30 years of Sharoukhan in films. And 30 years is a long time, it's a lifetime. I never thought I would last 30 years. I came down to Mumbai hoping that I will be able to work for a year maybe, 2 years at most, do 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 films, and you know, then if things don't work out, you know, find a job. I have done my studies to be not an economist, but in economics and mass communication. So I would find a job. Always felt I would find a job in the media. I would find something to do with films, even if it was, you know, lighting a setup, being a sound assistant. Just, I just love films. So I'd always thought if I don't make it as an actor and leave after a year or so, I will, you know, just go back to doing some job here in Mumbai on the sets of other people, because cinema is what inspires me. It makes me feel very happy. Okay, I have to be a little louder, I'm being told. I thought that was a question. Suhail Sheikh 44444, working experience with Salman Khan and Pathan. With Salman Khan, there is no working experience. There's always love experience, a happy experience, a friendly experience, a brotherly experience. So it's amazing whenever I work with him. You know, we get to work. We haven't really done a full-fledged film together, apart from one, which was also not full-fledged, to be honest. We were not together in the film for too long. So we get to work 4 or 5 days in a year sometimes in a film. The last 2 years have been fantastic because I got to be in one of his films. I had a couple of days role with Kabir Khan, and then he came in Zero and did a song with me, and now in Pathan, and I don't know if it's a secret, but inshallah I'll try to be in Tiger also. So it's great fun working with him. It's always very, very nice. There's a special thanks I want to send before I talk about how much I love Salman and how great it was working with him. Salman is like family, he's brother. We don't know who's the elder brother. Each one of us on different days behave like the elder brother to each other. Whoever makes the mistake, the other guy becomes the elder brother. And I also want to say this to a friend who's come online, Tiger Shroff. More than a friend, like my baby, because he's Dada's son. Thank you very much for commenting here. And when I saw War with Siddharth and you in it, I got really inspired to try and do an action film. Of course, my action is not half as good as yours, but I'm trying my best. I even tried the muscle style. They're not coming as sharp as yours, but I'll keep trying. You're an inspiration, man, and inshallah, I'll get an opportunity to work with you also someday. But I feel very, very proud with what you've achieved. Thank you for coming online. Shalin Barrett, how you manage the time? I don't manage time. Time manages me. I always tell everyone, I don't mean to sound pompous. This is my first public interaction in many years, so I need to be humble and sweet. But I tell everybody, time starts when I reach somewhere. Because there is no logic of time if you are not present in that space. So it's not with arrogance that I say this, but time starts when I reach somewhere. And I try to make sure that I don't waste anybody's time. I make sure I do work fast. And the good thing that I have is that I sleep very little. I sleep about 5 hours, and I'm happy doing that. And I can be fresh to continue working. As a matter of fact, if I sleep too long, then I get headaches. So I have good 20 hours in a day, or 18 hours at least, to be with my family, to be with my friends, to just sit down in bed and watch some innocuous stuff on television, or like yesterday, where I worked 15 hours on a set of a film. Shruti Uradi, can we get to see Abram along with you now in this live? I wish so. I wish he was here. He's not here with me. He's currently on a holiday. I would love him to be here. If I have a picture of his around. No, I don't even have. I'm missing him now. Thank you, Shruti, for making me miss Abram even more than I was missing him. No, he's not here, but next time around, when I come out to meet people outside, I'll bring him along. Or next live that I do. Shami 31, what is your motivation that get you going with the same energy always? Yeah, which keeps me going with the same energy. It's so simple. I don't know how to explain this. I'm not oversimplifying it, but I really, really like what I do. I'm very excited every morning. My wife keeps asking me, how after so many years, and now 30 years, how do you get up in the morning and wear makeup and go to work and do the same thing? I don't know. I just find it extremely exciting to go on a set and create something which I know at the end may make somebody smile, may touch somebody's life, may make a difference to somebody's day or a moment, But that's not the motivation that, I'm going to change lives or I'm going to touch lives. It's just that I can, it goes back to my three-wheeler journey where I saw these two ladies smile when they saw me. And if I can bring that moment of change in your mood in a positive way, it keeps me going. I just want to wake up in the morning. Even the smallest thing I do, I just feel very happy waking up in the morning and getting on a surf. I'm actually a very lazy person. I'm very, very lazy. If I don't have any work, I can be in my bed without changing my clothes, and if you don't tell anyone, sometimes without even bathing, and sit down with a packet of chips and thumbs up now and always, and sit down and just do nothing at all. I think that's why my kids love me a lot. I'm quite childlike when it comes to no work. Then I'm just sitting and playing video games or just being. I don't need to do anything if I don't need to do it in my head. It's not like, I have to work. So all this energy and all this countered with a huge bout of laziness also that I fall into. So your favorite director in 30 years? I don't work with anyone I don't love. So before anybody signs me for a film, if I haven't met them before, I spend at least a year with them, meet them, discuss stuff. Because you make a film in about 140 days, or at least the films I do, I make them in 140 days. So I need to feel very happy being with those set of people, not just the director. So if there's no happiness, there's no goodness, there's no kindness, there's no fun on the set, I don't want to go and work with that person. Not because that person's not good or nice, I'm sure they'll make great films. It's just that I need to be happy on my set. So they have been, mostly, all the directors have been happy directors for me. They've given me a lot of love. They have been extremely kind and actually pampered me a lot. So obviously, Aditya Chopra, I love Akash Johar. And hopefully I can continue to do this for the next coming 30 years at least. That would be 86. No, I want to work till I'm 106 years old. So you'll have to bear with me for the next 50 years more. Yeah. That's 50 years more. I'm bad at counting. But then who's counting when you have so much love? So lots of love to all of you, and God bless you.